Well, hey there everybody, this is JHaubz. Welcome back to my playthrough of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. This is the next episode, or I should say video, in my Waffle request series where I've been playing through the lore of Starcraft 1 and 2 for my wife. We're getting pretty close to the end here, if not the end. I can't remember exactly how much is left, but I know we're going back to Aiur. Because, what's her face? Rohana finally severed her connection to the Kala. Thank goodness. So okay, I think I've already talked with everybody, so let's get going.
So many lost. So much destruction. But there is a glimmer of hope. We will destroy Amon's host body and cast him from the Kala. The Templar shall make our final stand for Aiur.
Woo!
Brothers, sisters, the time has come for our attack.
Oh, well, this is truly a miracle.
Rohana has used her connection to the Kala to reveal Amon's plan. He forges a hybrid body to indwell, and exists within it and the Kala. But he remains vulnerable until this form is complete. He must call upon the Golden Armada for defense.
There is still a way to prevent them from warping to Aiur, by dismantling the warp network's power structures.
That would grant us the time we need to destroy Amon's hybrid form. Clever.
Once he only has the Templar to inhabit, we unleash the Keystone, removing Amon from the Kala.
It will not contain him for long.
No, but long enough for our people to sever their connection to the Kala and thrust him back into the void.
His optimism is dangerous. We could destroy them all from orbit, and not waste such time.
How dare you suggest the destruction of our people? I will not accept that, Alarak. What we face is a true horror, but we must endure it. Ready yourselves. The final confrontation is upon us, and we will meet it head on.
Man, look at that fleet out there.
Your people are lost, Artanis. I know you desire to save them, but it will not be done.
Screw you.
Our focus should be on Amon's destruction alone.
By destroying Amon's body, then liberating my people from the Kala, he will be thrust back into the void. It is a victory we can achieve.
It is a folly, and a risk we do not need to incur. We should eradicate the Protoss, burn the entire world, and all on it.
No, Alarak. If we may save my people, it will be done. Do not defy me on this.
Of course, I only counsel wisdom. If you do not wish to hear it, I will say no more.
What you got?
Aiur. Some of my people are seeing it for the first time. They were born on Shakuras and have only heard tales of our homeland.
They will see much more of it, now that the power of the Keystone is within our grasp. Zeratul spoke truly. It has ushered us unto hope.
Yes, though not as we initially suspected.
Still, his tireless devotion brought us this chance. I will forever honor him for that.
As shall I.
Good. Hey, look, it's the purifier back there.
The psionic matrix was first sparked 3,000 years ago. It is strange. Such a joyous event, and I only know of it from what has been recorded in history. I do not feel the memory. I cannot tell you of the joy that Protoss felt as the first pulse charged the psi matrix, or the rush of thoughts that cascaded through the Kala and the minds of the proud Kalai.
And yet, we know all that we need to about these times, Rohana.
Yes. You must understand, though, to have so little of experience to recall it, my account is capable of flaws, of imperfection.
Perhaps this is how our histories should be viewed after all, without certainty, only seen through the era one lives in.
Certainly a curious thing to think of. Karax.
The keystone is reacting to void energies on the surface
It
of
is
Aiur.
also red.
But this scale, it can only be...
Amon, how long until the keystone is ready?
I do not know. It has only been used like this once before. The keystone shows clear evidence of tampering, likely by this Narud creature mentioned in the Terran engineer Swan's report. It was adapted to drain the void energies within Kerrigan and store them until they could be redistributed to revive Amon. The foundation is there, but it was never intended to house the full energies of a Xalnaga.
You will find a way, Karax. If there is one thing I have learned, you will not rest until you have found your result. I have faith in that.
Thank you, Hierarch. But this will prove difficult. The keystone was intended to be a vessel, not a prison. The keystone has slowed its absorption of void energies. Is it because of the energies below? Or is the keystone reaching its limit?
It's turning red. Hopefully it doesn't explode.
I have such tangible memories of Aiur. I can still feel the warm breezes of Aldera, its hot sunlight filling my every pore.
The Praetor Council took me to Aldera as a youngling too. It is there where I ignited my first Psyblade.
Phoenix as well. It was the proudest moment of his life. He felt such purpose, such surety of his existence. I look forward to seeing this place he so loved for the first time.
Those memories you hold, they are of another place. That world is no more.
Then we shall build a better one on top of it.
Boom!
What trivial task awaits us now?
Oh, wham! What a baby.
The Psi Matrix's power structures are accessible from 3 locations across Aiur. We must divide our forces to destroy them. I shall coordinate you and your Executor's efforts from aboard the Spear of Adun. We can begin as soon as you are ready, Hierarch.
This is one of my favorite screen backgrounds. So cool. Alright, let's do it.
The Psionic Matrix is the beating heart of Aiur, formed from a lattice of Kadaran crystals embedded within the planet's crust. Its power structures can only be accessed from 3 points. If we destroy them, it should disable the warp network.
I will send 3 forces. We shall destroy the Matrix before Amon can recall the Golden Armada to Aiur.
Oh, these two together, huh?
Vorazum, Alarak, you must enter the Citadel of the Executor to reach the first power structure. But the city has been infested.
No matter. We shall purge Antioch of the Zerg.
Even if I must do it myself.
Vajada.
So these are the Zerg who defeated you. Pitiful. They too shall fall before my power. Shall it be?
Because brah!
Tell me, how did you lose Aiur to these animals? Did they leap up and chew apart your starships?
The Zerg were once the greatest threat my people faced. Only a fool would underestimate them.
Well then, I will bow to your experience as a fool. I hesitate to think what you would do without me.
You are about to find out. This gate is sealed from the other side, and I shall move through the shadows to open it. It is my... The enemy will never see me.
Are you done yet? Or do I need to keep slaughtering the Zerg here? What?
There! The gate has been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue.
We have nearly reached the power structure. Press forward, High Lord.
Orders from you.
The inner chamber is completely sealed. My stealth will not avail us here.
Then let us try a more direct approach. Guard me while I prepare. The Zerg will surely sense my growing power. Almost just a moment longer.
Alex says, F you!
Unbelievable. You didn't just blast open the door.
Both the Zerg and a power structure will trouble us no more. Contact the others and tell them of the victory I have brought you.
Rohana, Amarak and I have destroyed the power structure. Alert the next team that they may begin.
You people may stay here and build a statue in my honor. Yay,
Karax,
Phoenix and Karax.
The loss of the first power structure has not gone unnoticed. Hybrid have convened to defend the area.
Oh no.
Good. They shall suffer the full extent of my wrath.
All in good time, friend Phoenix. The Hybrid are a powerful foe, and if we're going to face them, we will need support. I've spent quite some time studying void energy. I should be able to reclaim robotic units and structures from Amon.
Then let us assemble our army, so a Hybrid may fall before it.
Mwahaha.
An immortal? I cannot free the pilot from Amon's grasp, but I should be able to take control of it. I hear you. I can reclaim the gateway and robotics facility in this area.
We could then supplement our forces with the units of our choosing. A clever plan. I'm curious, Phase Smith. Could you take control of me?
If your systems were compromised by Amon, yes, I believe I could purify them.
Surely the Hybrid will be no match for us now.
I believe you are right, friend Phoenix. Let us make for the power structure. The Psi Matrix will fall.
Okay.
The way is open.
Alright, let's go.
Concur.
They're gonna die so fast since we're cheating.
Your crusade has failed.
No, it hasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut off your dialogue so fast.
With the Hybrid eliminated, we can safely destroy the power structure.
Bang.
There. The Matrix was never meant to be dismantled like this. It has released a massive overflow of psionic energy from the surface of Aiur.
Sounds like we need to get out.
Hierarch, I fear you are in great peril. Psionic energy is gathering in the cavern behind you. If it reaches your position...
Do not fear, Karax. My warriors and I will keep ahead of the energy storm. Victory is still within our grasp.
Artanis, I am sending my Dark Templar to clear the path ahead. They shall aid your advance.
As will the Purifiers, deploying warp prisons.
The Tal'Darim shall win this battle for you. My warriors are joining your forces now.
Be swift, my brothers. The
Bam.
psionic energy has already flooded the cavern entrance. Continue fighting, warriors. I will channel the astral winds to heal your wounds.
Ta-da!
The Purifiers are fighting near your position, Artanis.
There's the cloud.
We have nearly destroyed a major hive cluster.
I mean, that's a fast-moving cloud. Psionic energy is no joke.
The future is ours. We serve at your command.
I say, press on. The energies are closing in behind us.
Just go.
The Dark Templar are just ahead of your position, Hierarch. They have nearly taken down the final hive cluster.
Get 'em.
To me, Nerazine.
Several Nidus worms are defending the final power structure. My Dark Templar will aid you in destroying them.
Yay.
Path is slay the Zerg. We are nearly there.
We got it. We're here. Yay.
The final power structure. When it falls, the Psi Matrix will be no more.
You have done it, Artanis. We have stayed the Golden Armada's advance, for now. Initiating dimensional recall.
Thank you. The Templars return. Anything to say, Alarak?
I need no rest. Give me enemies to slaughter. The Psi Matrix is destroyed. Let us now take our fight to Amon.
Yeah, it's like the planet knows it. Look how red it is. Anything, guys?
I cannot begin to understand the depth of your sorrow, Artanis. Such noble Templar, now made a monstrosity. Those left, trapped in a body controlled by Amon.
It is the most horrific of fates. But what pains me is the uncertainty of facing them. They are my brothers. Sisters. When we strike these abominations, will our brethren bear witness within? Will they be silent watchers? Or are they already lost to oblivion?
I can offer you little comfort or surety, my friend. But know what you do is the only course.
Yep. Nothing, Rohana?
The Golden Armada's return has been delayed,
It's a void ray.
but not prevented. We must destroy Amon's host form while he is still vulnerable.
Indeed.
I shall try to view our history in this new way of yours, Artanis. You fought well, Hierarch.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, good. Hierarch. The solar core awaits.
Oh, you guys got nothing to say?
There's quite different fighting alongside Phoenix there.
Yeah.
Amon nearly succeeded in using the Kala to destroy us. How fitting that we may now turn it against him.
Well, there's electricity coming from it now.
The Keystone will be ready, Hierarch. Just not yet.
Oh, goodness.
You were right to say that Aiur has changed completely, but there is still hope.
Indeed.
Amon has underestimated us at every turn, and that shall be our weapon against him.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's move on to the next mission.
Now that the Psi Matrix has fallen, Amon cannot warp the Golden Armada back to Aiur to defend himself. We must destroy his host body before it fully awakens. For the sake of our people, we cannot falter.
Uh-oh. So dramatic.
Your actions have not eluded my gaze, Artanis. Your plans are not hidden from me. And you are too late. Behold, the form of your god. The culmination of a cycle set into motion when the stars were born. As I was your beginning, so shall I be your end. Know the truth, Artanis. Your people, your beliefs, your color, everything. A lie. There is nothing left of you.
You are wrong. We are finally free to become something more, and you will not stop us. Brace yourself for the full might of the Firstborn! So this is Amon's host body. An abomination made from the flesh of our brethren and the Overmind's carcass.
Indeed, Hierarch. My sensors indicate his form is consuming void energies at an alarming rate. In this state, even our most powerful weaponry will have no effect upon Amon.
These shards, they generate void energy, drain life around them to feed his host body. They must be destroyed.
The land near them has been destabilized. It's almost as if he's terraforming the area, turning it into the void. Wait, The shards are opening rifts, summoning entities to defend them.
Then we are running out of time. Warriors, ready your blades. We fight for the future of Aiur.
The void shards must be destroyed if we hope to strike at Amon's host form. Fight well, Templar.
The void reflects my will, and I will your destruction.
Amon is continually opening rifts to protect the shards. We will need to attack before the defenders become overwhelming.
I will break the cycle of the Zelnaga.
Artanis, I am detecting a large number of void entities inbound on our nexus point. Get ready to defend.
Talk about an army. Phoenix, lead the way. Kadoom.
As the chain commands.
We are one. Bam.
We have done it. Warriors, press forward.
Artanis, there are several locations surrounding Amon's form that would serve as excellent forward outposts. Clear out the enemy, and our forces will provide you with additional support.
Alright, let's move out. We're moving out. We are moving out.
Move carefully, Hierarch.
Whoa,
Destroying
whoa,
a
whoa, whoa.
void shard has increased the strength of the remaining four.
Colossi and Carrier Squad will open up the way.
Well done, Hierarch. My Nerazim are establishing a position now.
Great. Alright, move into the void space. Destroy everything in your path. Take it out.
A second shard has been destroyed. I can already sense Amon's protection weakening.
Establishing purifier fortifications now. We follow you, the war hierarch.
Woohoo!
As the chain
There we go.
Amon's downfall is at hand. Tal'Darim, your High Lord demands the Dark God's blood. Do not disappoint me.
All three forward positions have been secured, Artanis. Now, let us bring an end to Amon.
Oh boy, we're getting hit hard. It's alright, we're fine.
Victory nears, my brothers.
Wow,
Fight with
everybody's
all you
dead.
have.
Alright, go over there, and then go over there, while we rebuild our forces.
This is it, brothers. All of our hopes rest upon this moment.
Attack together! Time stop! Go just for the void shard! Alright, kill everything around us! We did it!
Abandon your fear. The end of an age is at hand.
Never!
No, Amon's form has awakened.
All vessels, ready your weapons, now!
Whoa! By the way,
Templar, unleash your fury!
Void energy levels dropping. Amon's host has been destroyed.
Ready the keystone, Carax. Our final stand approaches.
hey, remember when the purifier thing did the whole purifying the planet thing? Just shot that at Amon directly. Alarak.
You have surprised my people, Hierarch. They knew little of the bravery of the Templar. Some are even impressed by it.
They have fought nobly, Alarak. I am honored that they stand with me.
They admire your conviction and brutality.
And if we are victorious this day, will they continue to stand with me?
If I will it. But now is not the time to muse upon future things. Not when my vengeance awaits.
Can you sense the hope, Matriarch?
I do. If we succeed, we will have a new chance to forge the unified society we strove for on Shakuras.
We will preserve the traditions of the Nerazim. They will not be forgotten.
In time, they may be. I fear losing our old ways, Artanis. But as we've worked with the Tal'Darim and the Purifiers, I now see that it is inevitable. Traditions must change as we do. A day may come when we leave behind the Shadow Walk, just as you have abandoned the Kala and the caste system.
That is the price we must pay, to become truly one people.
So I have come to believe.
What do you say, Rohana?
You seem troubled by so much loss, Hierarch.
How could one not be?
Right?
But the brooding you sense is only concern for the task at hand. To convince our people that they must shed what they hold most sacred.
You convinced me. I, who held the Kala above all else.
You knew the risk that connection was presenting to us.
Indeed. Though I seldom knew his possession, each was horrifying. I bore silent witness to the mockery he made of me. I cannot imagine the suffering they have experienced below. The release they must yearn for.
Karax, is it ready?
Hierarch, it is done.
Thank
The
God.
Xel'Naga Keystone is ready for deployment.
Indeed. However, the duration of the effect still deeply concerns me.
It is our only option. We must believe that there will be enough time to speak reason.
No matter what happens, if we die, we all die Templar. And I thank you for that. For your faith in me. It has been my eternal honor to serve you, Hierarch.
This plot device better do what it says it does.
The Keystone has its limits, and Amon's power is beyond them. Even our best laid strategies are but chance before a Xel'Naga.
Phoenix?
I have been blessed to truly get to know you, Artanis. To call you friend, not just because of memory, but through experience.
Our journey is not yet over, friend Phoenix. If we win this day, know that the glory of building a new civilization lies ahead, and I will need you to help me do it.
It is a task I greatly look forward to. But I no longer wish to be called by the name Phoenix.
Oh?
I'm honored to choose my own name. It will be Talendar.
Talendar. One who bears a strong heart. A fitting name. So it shall be.
Hey, spoiler alert, no one's gonna call you that. like they added him as a commander in the co-op option and they still call him Phoenix. Let's get started.
The Keystone is ready, Hierarch. We await your command.
Karax, open a channel to our entire fleet. I will address the Templar. My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now, and those corrupted on the surface below. Our kind once stood as stewards of a galaxy full of promise. In our pride and division, we failed that sacred charge and fell to ruin. The Kala, designed to bring unity, ultimately only aided those divisions. Its hope was a lie. Today, that lie must come to its end. And with it, our prejudice and arrogance must become a thing of the past. For we now fight in the belief that our kind has not seen its end. That we Protoss can stand bound by a belief in unity, and that we Protoss will forge a great and mighty new civilization. Trust each other in the fight ahead. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright that we will be known throughout eternity.
We remember that line, don't we? Back from the visions that Zeratul had in Wings of Liberty that he put in that crystal for Jim. That was Artanis's, pretty much his exact line. Strike with one will. Guess what? We get to protect the Keystone again.
The Keystone is in place, Hierarch. It will require time to charge to its full power.
The Nerazim stand ready, Artanis. We will hold the northern entrance to the temple.
The Purifiers and I will secure the southern approach.
And I lay claim to the primary battle line. Amon shall know my wrath firsthand.
My forces will ensure the Keystone's safety and provide for our defense. We will reinforce your warriors as we are able.
Hierarch, the Zerg surround us. But what of the Golden Armada? Disabling the Psi Matrix delayed their return, but...
Amon will bring the full might of the Great Fleet to bear against us. Of that, there is no doubt. But we shall not break. We are the Daylon, united as never before. Entaro Adun, Entaro Tassadar, Entaro Zeratul.
So, just a funny side note. I'm gonna have to try my darndest to keep Alarak alive. Cause not that he dies lore-wise, but in this specific mission, this guy just goes hog wild down the middle all the time. And I have never done this mission and not seen him die. So I'm gonna do what I can to keep him alive. 2 minutes later.
So, Amon intends to lay siege from all directions. Step forth, Dark One, and face Alarak, High Lord of the Tal'Darim.
Oh god, is he already dead? Yeah, he already— No! He already died! We didn't even do anything! He already died. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, get all of the melee guys on this dude. All of them. Okay. There. Don't die again.
Zerg detected approaching the southern entrance. Amon is probing our defenses, searching for weakness. Show him none.
Amon is using the Armada's most powerful ships against the Keystone. As painful as it will be, we have no choice but to destroy them.
You claim to save your people, yet here you stand, a butcher. Only desolation awaits.
Artanis, the Golden Armada has begun attacking the Spear of Adun.
Uh-oh.
I'll try to support your forces, but we're taking heavy damage.
This vessel serves as a beacon for your hope. Your faith is misplaced.
Oh, hi, Selendis. How are you?
Another fleet of ships set a course for the Keystone. They must be repelled.
The Death Fleet descends. I am the Ember of Eternity.
Ooh. Ooh, stuff shaking. Stuff is shaking. Uh-oh.
Weak, powerless, submit.
The Spear of Adun has taken a direct hit.
We can't use
The
that.
fabrication matrix is unresponsive.
We're okay. We're actually fine. But this mission definitely feels intense anyway, right?
There was once salvation. Now all shall be consumed by the cleansing flame.
The Keystone's energy matrix has reached the halfway point. We must hold on. Hierarch, I am detecting a much larger force from the Golden Armada inbound on the Keystone.
Uh-oh.
Be prepared.
Attack! Ooh, it's a mothership. Get in! Okay, now get everything. Up. Go ahead. Head up. Oh, they got another mothership! Oh boy! Everybody get that? Okay, there you go.
I will remake this universe as it should have been. Perfect.
Wow. Motherships from 3 sides. Uh-oh.
Enemies are swarming against all 3 entrances. Resist them, brothers.
And Taro Zeratul.
The Golden Armada, a shining symbol of arrogance. Let your pride be your downfall.
Hold them. Time, stop. Haha. One mothership down. Whack. Creeping in. Oh my goodness. One has seen some losses. Oh no, the Spear of Adun is crippled.
Gods! Their ships are diving headlong into the Spear of Adun! The core is going critical! Hierarch, we can no longer support you!
You have done enough, Rohan. The Keystone is approaching full power. Evade them as long as you can.
Oh boy. Yep, 4 attack.
Their blood is on your hands, Artanis.
False savior.
Your defiance means their death.
Hierarch, I see an unending tide of Protoss signatures. He's sending every last one of the possessed Templar against the Keystone.
We will hold Karax. We must.
Ooh.
The Keystone is approaching maximum energy output. Victory is nearly upon us. Do not lose hope, brothers.
Just hold the ramps. It's the weakness of all Starcraft units. Just hold the ramps. We did it! We were not that widespread in fighting.
The Keystone is ready, Hierarch.
Warriors, pull back to the Keystone. Let them come to us.
Nice, Lindis. Ugh.
Selendis. Hear me. Selendis. Templar. Rid yourselves of Amon! Sever your nerve cords!
We are one in the color.
Without the color, what will we become?
Free. Rise. Believe.
Intaro Artanis!
The plot device is breaking up! Good stuff.
The Dark One has been banished back into the Void. For now, we are free. All of this because of you. I will bring our great dream of a unified Protoss to bear. We will gather the survivors, rebuild our cities. We will reject our old divisions and forge a new society. Together, we will shape our destiny amongst the stars.
You know, like gradually, over time. Not just gonna happen overnight. And that was Salvation. Yeah, that one's crazy. I don't know how I would ever do that for real on hard mode, let alone the harder one.
How can this be? Hierarch, we are receiving an unauthorized transmission. It is from
Ulnar. It is Kerrigan.
What is she? Okay, so that was Legacy of the Void. I think I'm going to go into the epilogue, as you can see right here, Into the Void. So I guess at first I thought it was going to give me some like ending thing and I could do a summary of, you know, Legacy of the Void there, but since it just kind of kicked me out and didn't even give me credits or anything, I'm not going to bother waiting to talk over that. And instead I'll just give away that there's going to be a bonus video of the epilogue Into the Void. So with that, I guess thank you so much for watching. That was really cool ending, wasn't it? Leave comments on what you thought of it below, and I guess we'll see you in the next episode. Until then, this is JHaubz signing out.